Hey guys, it's Kory Grandy here again. Thanks for checking out my channel. I really do appreciate it. Channel's LG. Life is good, baby. Super happy, super stoked. This weekend is Memorial Day. Um, and I'm talking to you today in this video about health is wealth. Because honestly, it is. Think about this. Health is wealth. Where would you be in your life later on, way down the road, which a lot of people don't think about, if you're unhealthy? Um, some say that, money doesn't buy happiness, but if you have money and you have health, then you're probably going to be pretty damn happy. I'm not going to lie. I've got a little bit of both right now, and I'm very happy right now. That's not the complete reason, and I'm not going to be that guy, but um, health is wealth. This actually isn't my phrase, and I don't know. You can Google it and figure out who actually coined it, but my buddy said it to me a while back. It was funny. I actually used to smoke cigarettes. I smoked like a pack of Marbs a day, if not more. If I was drinking and it was a weekend and a bender, I could go through 3, 4 packs. Sometimes if I was camping, sometimes 4 or 5 packs, man. It was ridiculous. But one of my buddies one time, I remember that he came up to me and he's like, Kory, man, health is wealth, dude. Health is wealth. Don't you know that? And I was coughing on a cigarette, probably. And it didn't really sink into me until later on when I became a healthy person. I devoted myself to living a healthy life. I disciplined myself. I set some goals. If you haven't checked it out, check out my goal setting video. And I basically just committed myself. I figured out what I needed to do to get healthy. And actually, initially, I knew what I needed. I've always tried to live a healthy life, but I've strayed, and I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. It's hard to stay disciplined. It's hard to stay on track, and there's phases in your life where you fall off the wagon, and you gotta get back on. Get back on the wagon. So. If you're going through that moment right now and you're watching this video and you're like, man, I told myself I was gonna go for that run today, but I didn't. I just didn't quite get to it. Do it. Go for that run. Here, let me inspire you a little bit. I'm gonna drop over to my heartbeat here. There's my altimeter. If you can see that, I got up to 153 beats per minute. Now I'm not a huge guy, but my max heart rate's like 165 or 170, in between that, depending on my weight that I'm kicking. And I ripped it today, man. I was like, I wanted to be wealthy today. And so I created that wealth myself by just busting my butt during my workout. I almost did, honestly, guys, I didn't do it. I almost didn't do my workout today, and I almost didn't do this video today. But for some reason, I was literally ready to go eat some ice cream or something. But I didn't. I went and got my gym clothes on, and I went down to my gym, and I busted it, man. And I am feeling it. I sort of punished myself, like, for wanting to get off easy, basically, because I don't want to be a cheap person. I don't want to be a poor bastard. I want to be wealthy. I want to be fit. I want to live a long life. I want my money to last me a long time. And if my money is going to last me a long time, which it is, I've already set myself up to do that. And if you guys haven't, I tell you what, I haven't made this video yet. I'm going to make a video about FIRE, which is financial independence to retire early. And basically, what is the point of retirement? Going off on a side tangent of health is wealth. They're related, okay? If you're healthy and you have no money, well, at least you're healthy, okay? But if you're wealthy and you're not healthy, you're gonna lose your money to the doctors, to the cardiologists, to the heart surgeons, to the gym, to all sorts of people. You're going to be in and out of the hospitals. You're not going to live as long. Your life is not going to be as long and fruitful. And you only get one. Live your life to the fullest, guys. So, where I was going with this health is wealth thing. Wealth, like, okay, so my buddy that told me the phrase health is wealth. Sorry, I had a little lapse there, guys. I'm new to the YouTube thing, and this is my 1 week anniversary. So I'm gonna make a second video tonight because I didn't quite get to it. Was really busy, had people to entertain, and was like running all over town, and I screwed up. But and I've actually cut 2 videos, and I've reached my goal of doing that this week, but I didn't quite get the 2 videos uploaded to YouTube, which actually technically wasn't my goal. So I made more than 2 videos a day this week because I was getting the process down. But I'm totally off a tangent on the health is wealth thing. This video is about health is wealth. If you don't have a health plan, if you don't have a fitness plan, if you don't have a meal plan, get it together, guys. Get it together. If you fell off the wagon, get back on the wagon. I almost fell off the wagon today, but you saw my watch, man. Check this out. This is crushing it. Look at those peaks and valleys. Sorry, I can't believe I'm showing you my watch, but if you need a good watch, or track your fitness too while you're doing this, because how do you know what your net worth is of your health if you don't know where you've come from? You need to have a baseline and continue to and accelerate that baseline so you're going in a vertical and continuing to improve. Another video. This is my 3rd call out. Sorry guys, I'm new, but I'm gonna do it. But no, I'm not gonna call out to nothing. Never mind. Health is wealth. Continuous improvement. Put a link to that video. That's what I was gonna. You want to continually improve your workout every day. You want to do 1 more rep or 2 more reps. You want to run for another 5 minutes or another 10 minutes. You want to try 1 more new technique. You want to focus just a little bit harder to get the results that you want. And if you don't know where to start with health, you can do this. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to have a gym membership. You don't need to pay a lot of money. You can do a push-up and a jumping jack right in your garage like I could. I haven't spent a lot of money on my fitness stuff yet. If I want to get huge, I realize that I'm probably going to have to go to some professional equipment, which means either buy it at a very expensive price or get a gym membership, which is probably what a gym membership is for. I've had a gym membership before, and it's great. Worth its money in gold in terms of if you're going to use it and you're there a lot. But the problem I found with the gym membership is it was harder for me to make the consistent effort to get out there and work out. I started with a buddy. Eventually my buddy dropped out. I kept doing it. But eventually it was just tough. I mean, with traffic, and I kind of, the gym wasn't by my house. I was more motivating my buddy to kind of get at it. So I went to the gym by his house. There was a buddy deal signing up, and so actually we got a deal. And it was sign up a friend and you get a half price deal. So we worked it out, I remember. But yeah, we got a deal on it, and it was great. But I've always done health related stuff. When my senior year of high school, I had taken so many math classes and science. I was all good with my core classes, and I had to fill some time basically, which I was like, should I go to college? They didn't really have great IT classes. I was taking some IT classes in my senior year, but I decided to get into, I was taking weight training, elective PE, and physical education classes, and I learned a lot. I learned the Ohio State workout. Look the Ohio State workout up. That is bad, dude. If you want to get ripped, do the Ohio State workout. It was Google it. I can't remember the coach's name, but it was some coach or player or something like that from Ohio State football team, and he invented this sort of method and algorithm. It's almost like an algorithm. It's sweet. It's like an algorithm for lifting weights, and you can get really big, really fast. It's almost like a high intensity interval training, like reverse. It's really interesting. Check out the Ohio State workout here. Then I was in the military, and I was so scared of the military, like that I was going to be puny and small and like just get run over by everybody, that I worked out really hard. I was running 5-6 miles a day. This is back when I was still drinking. I was drinking vodka. I'd drink a couple shots and drink a couple drinks and with my friends and go for a run for like 5 miles. Probably terrible for my body. Don't do that. But I recommend you just drink in moderation. If you're drinking at all, I cut it out personally. Too many calories I didn't want. But health is wealth, man. Like literally, that's the theme of this video. Health is wealth. If you don't have a plan, get a plan for fitness, because the longevity of your life, is so worth it. People don't think about their future. I think people have a tough time thinking like even a minute or two in front of themselves. In fact, like people don't plan a year out. People don't plan 5 years out. People certainly don't plan that how is my health going to be when I'm 90? Well, I do, because I know that it's critical that I stay healthy, because it doesn't matter how much money I have if I'm in pain, if I'm miserable. The hard work that I put in to amass this wealth earlier in my life is pointless, because I don't have a good quality of life. It's all about a good quality of life, guys. And there's endorphins and all sorts of like chemical and like physical things happening when a person works out, and it's really just invigorating. Like if you're depressed right now, if you're in the dumps right now, and maybe you're watching this video, work out, do some stair climbs, like run in place, do jumping jacks, like do this every day. And focus on that, and don't focus on the past, and don't focus on being depressed. And I'm going to make last call out, depression versus anxiety. I've suffered from both. So I can relate to you guys that maybe are depressed. And what I've found to overcome depression and even anxiety, because I probably anxiety I've suffered even worse than depression. Depression, living in the past, anxiety, worried about the future, right? Simplest definition. People that can't forget about their past or move on are depressed. People that cannot come to terms with what's happening right now and in front of them and soon and their future and everything, their anxiety, they're worrying right now. Not about the past, but about the future. So if you're suffering from that, exercise, guys. Sweat it out. Think about it. You've got all these bad toxins and you haven't been moving, and your body, the fat cells are just sitting there. Like, get some movement in your body. Here in where I live in the Midwest, we had this campaign. It was awesome. It was called 5 minutes a day, which I'm going to say 30 minutes a day if you can. At least 20 minutes a day of some sweating. Good old-fashioned sweating, People are like, oh yeah, I shoveled some dirt for a little bit today, or I mowed my lawn. No. I mean, if you haven't been doing exercise for years, then mowing your lawn is a start. But a real legitimate plan, exercise and fitness and wellness and health and diet and nutrition plan, because what you put into your body is what you're going to get out of your body. Like, put good food into your body. Don't shop processed food. Don't do fast food. Don't do lattes and coffees and high carbs and sugary, and just try to start a rigorous diet and do that. Because health is wealth. Health is wealth, guys. I'm running out of time. My buddy, my editor, my reviewer was like, dude, you said you're going to make it under 15 minutes. I'm like, I know I haven't been making it out of 15 minutes, and that was one of my goals. It's stupid. But if you haven't yet, subscribe with the button down below. Also, if you haven't, hit that bell down there so you can find out when I'm coming out with new videos for you guys. Have a great weekend. Hang loose. I'm out of there. See ya.